Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I filmed this look today. It kind of turned into a beachy goddess bronzed vibe, which I'm liking. I am using some new products today that I have not used today, so you guys will get to see my first impression on those. We have a new highlighter, a new bronzer, and also this really pretty eyeliner that you guys see on the bottom lash line there. So if you guys want to see my thoughts on these products, then continue watching. I think you guys are going to be super stoked on how this look turned out. And also don't forget to like this video if you like what you've seen so far, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already done so. I appreciate it so much. Let's get into the video and get started with this look. All right, you guys, so let's get started on this makeup look. Today's look, I'm gonna try and just kind of be more creative, do something that's kind of out of the ordinary. So follow along with me and let's play with a little makeup today. I am using some new products as well that I have not used before, so I'm really excited to try those out. So I did do the brows already, and I actually used a powder for the brows today. If you guys want a more natural brow, more soft looking, then powder is awesome. I actually used this color, Smoked Sea Salt, in the White Chocolate palette by Too Faced. And I also already primed the face with some primer and a little bit of moisturizer. So I'm going to start with the eyeshadow look today. I did want to try out a new eyeliner that I purchased by NYX in the shade Aqua Green. So I kind of wanted to play with this color maybe on the lower lid. So I think I'm gonna go with a more kind of neutral eye and accentuate the lower lash line. We'll see. I'm just gonna kind of wing it. So I'm gonna pick up this transition shade in the Too Faced palette with a Morphe M433 blending brush. I'm gonna pick up the shade Cake Batter. So I'm just going to dust that in the crease area. I just kind of want to go for, I think, a more soft, neutral look up top and then really accentuate that lower lash line with like a pop of color. So I'm just going to dust that really far out here on the outer corner because I kind of want to bring it out and make it look more cat-like. All right, taking that same brush, I'm going to deepen up the crease. So I am going to go into this Huda Beauty palette, and I'm going to pick up this shade Amber, which is kind of a sienna brown shade, and I'm just going to lightly just press that into the corner of the lid. Seeing that right on the corner. And then whatever's left in the brush, I'm bringing that in. I'm dusting it towards the middle. And I think I do want to do more of a halo look. So I'm going to apply that same amber shade on the inner corners of the eye. And with a flat eyeshadow brush, this is a MAC brush, I believe the number is rubbed off, but I'm just gonna pick up this shade right here called Eden. And I'm going to just apply that right in the middle of the eye. So it's kind of like in the same color palette as what I used on the corners, because I want to do a softer lid and then really brighten up the bottom lid. All right, and then I do want to brighten up the lid, I think just a touch. So I'm gonna pick up this shade here called Exotica, and it's kind of just a shimmery shade. And I'm gonna apply that with my finger just to the middle of the lid. Just to add a pop of shimmer and a little bit of brightness. All right, so I'm gonna just sit tight on the eyes for a minute. I'm gonna apply some foundation now. And today I'm going to use an old foundation that I used to use a lot when it came out, the Too Faced Peach Perfect Matte Foundation. This stuff is amazing. It is a little dark, so I might need to dilute it a little bit. So I think I'm going to actually add a little bit of this Infallible Pro Matte Foundation in the shade 105. So I'm applying this with a Morphe M439 brush. bring that down on the neck so I can blend these colors together. And if you are on the more dry side, but you kind of want a matte finish, you can always mix a little bit of like illuminating drops, or I like to mix MAC Strobe Cream with a matte foundation if I kind of want a matte look but just a touch of hydration. All right, so foundation is applied. I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium. A little bit right here. You have like a droopy mouth. You can highlight there and always do down the nose. And then I'm gonna take my Morphe sponge that is damp and just blend it out. I'm doing this trick where you add the highlight kind of down here by the jawline. That just is kind of like a natural contour, but it also brightens this area and kind of lifts the mouth. And then for the nose, I like to make the line really defined, so I'll pick up a brush to do that. And today I'm using the R32 by Morphe. It's just kind of like a concealer buffing brush, and I just take it and draw that line up and down the nose. All right, and then I'm going to immediately bake the under eye with a little of my Kat Von D Lock-It setting powder, and I'm just gonna take some powder and put it directly under the eyes and apply that along the nose too, just to make the nose appear smaller, more skinny. And let's do right where we applied that concealer.
And here I am, just looking real cute. Real cute.
And then I am excited to try this new product by Physicians Formula. It is their butter bronzer, and it just looks beautiful. Look at the color on that. It's got just a touch of shimmer in it, but still has somewhat of a matte situation going on. Ultra luxurious bronzer infused with muru butter. Delivers a radiant Brazilian goddess glow, which I'm loving all of those things. Features ultra refined pearls and soft focused pigments that smooth skin texture, brighten skin tone, and deliver a gorgeous bronze finish. I'm not gonna do like super contoured. I'm gonna do more of a fluffy bronze look. So I'm picking up this Morphe M527 fluffy brush, and we're just gonna get into it. I'm gonna apply that. This stuff smells really good too. It smells like if you were to be like tanning on the beach and you apply a really kind of a coconut lotion. All right, so first impression, it is definitely just very soft. It's like not harsh at all, and it's super blendable. It looks in person, I don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but it is beautiful. This might be a new fave of mine. It goes on so smooth. It smells like Hawaii. Oh my gosh. You guys, I'm loving this bronzer. It is so pretty. All right, let's dust off this powder. Looking really, really good, you guys. So I'm actually gonna take a little bit of that bronzer and contour the nose just a touch, and I'm gonna use this fluffy brush. There's no name on it, but it is a brush that I like to use for contouring the nose because it's a little bit fluffy. And then I'm just gonna buff that out a little bit with that brush I used for the powder, the setting powder. I'm just gonna kind of diffuse and blend it all in together. For the lower lash line today, I'm going to use this Mint Chocolate shade. It is a gorgeous kind of seafoam green shade. And I'm using this pencil brush. It is by Morphe. It's an MB27. And I'm just gonna dust that along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to use the new eyeliner by NYX that I picked up, this Aqua Green shade. And I'm gonna apply that on the lower lash line. And this is supposed to be long wearing. I like it, it's very smooth, the eyeliner, but the pigmentation isn't crazy. It's kind of more on the shimmer side. So we'll see how it wears throughout the day. I don't know like how long it will last or if it will rub off. But so far it is very smooth and I'm liking how it looks. What I'm gonna do though is buff a little bit of that transition shade onto the lower lash line to just kind of soften it up a touch and just very lightly dust that right below that color. And it just kind of softens it up a bit. All right, and then for the inner corner of the eye for a little pop of highlight, I am going to pick up this Stila Freedom Shimmer Shadow. I used this in my last video for the inner corner and it just looked phenomenal. Into the inner corner. And then right kind of along the bottom lash line. Then going into this shade, it is called Pearl Candy and it's a really pretty pearl shimmer. I'm just gonna take that and just dot it on the inner corner just to kind of make it look a little bit more vibrant. This look is very like island goddess. I'm loving it. So I am going to add a little bit of blush and highlight. For the blush today, I want to do kind of a warm tone vibe. So I'm going to pick up this Morphe palette. It has a lot of really good shades. I think because it is kind of more of that islandy, soft vibe, I'm going to mix a little bit of this shade and this shade. All right, and then I'm going to use a new product that I picked up by Maybelline. It is the Master Chrome highlight, and this is in the shade Molten Gold. And you guys look at, holy Hannah, this stuff is like pigment overload. So I don't know if I have told you guys this before, but I have used Maybelline in the past when I was younger and have been allergic to all of their products, mainly eyeshadows and mascara. So I wanted to at least try and see if I am kind of having that same reaction with the face products. So wish me luck because I'm not quite sure how this will turn out. Hopefully I don't get a crazy rash on my face. And it does everything people said it would do. Holy Hannah, it is blinding. So beautiful. This would be like such a pretty summer look. And I'm using this Morphe brush, it's M501. This is my favorite highlighting brush. I'm gonna just dust that right on the temples. And then using my finger, I'm gonna apply it on the Cupid's bow here. And then I'm gonna take my beauty blender and up here where I applied it, I'm just gonna fuse it into the skin so it doesn't look too harsh. All right, so I am going to spray the face with a little bit of Fix Plus and then apply my mascara and my lashes, and I will be right back. All right, you guys, so I popped off the camera and I applied some mascara and lashes. These are the Faux Mink lashes by Ardell. They are some of my favorite lashes. And I also did apply just this touch of eyeliner on the top lid because these are a thicker band of lash. So I used the Kat Von D ink liner and it just has a really fine tip, and I just applied a really thin line on the top lash line to make sure that it didn't look too crazy. So for the lip, I think I'm going to stick with kind of a nude peach vibe. So I am going to use this Too Faced color called Nude Beach. And this shade just has a really pretty pinky peach color to it. So first I am gonna line the lips with MAC Cork pencil because that's just the best. All right, and then I'm going to apply the Too Faced Nude Beach. And then I'm just gonna take my finger and kind of dab it to just blend it all together. And then I'm gonna top it off with some NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Creme Brûlée or Creme Brûlée. And this is just a nude shade that I use quite often. It is the bomb, and it's honestly really cheap too, you guys. If you need like a cheap nude lip gloss, this is a good one. Have it, you guys. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I love how this look turned out. It is giving me very like beach bronze goddess vibes, which is very fitting for the shirt. Also very fitting for the butter bronzer that I used today. So just a few thoughts on some of those products that I used today. The butter bronzer, I would suggest you guys purchase. It is amazing. It just looks so beautiful and soft on the skin. It doesn't look harsh at all and is super blendable. It did come with this sponge, which it said to apply it with a sponge, but that's just not for me. So I don't know, it's up to you guys if you would want to use that. But it does have a mirror in it as well, which is pretty cool. I believe this was $14.99 at the drugstore, so that is not bad for a bronzer at all. Comparable to like the Huda bronzer, which I think is like in the $30 range, and this seems to have a lot more product too. So you guys should definitely check that one out. The eyeliner, I really liked the eyeliner. I think it was a gorgeous color, and I'll see how it wears throughout the day as far as like how long wearing it is. I personally like the pencils that are retractable because I don't like to sharpen my pencils too often. So this was an awesome eyeliner, as well as far as pricing. I think it was like $4.99, so that's an awesome price point. And then this Master Chrome highlighter by Maybelline is amazing, you guys. Look at this shade. It's so pretty on the skin. I mean, it's just such a, it's blinding, but in the same sense, it's definitely, I don't know, soft. It looks really pretty. So I think this highlighter is really good for more of a darker complexion. They do have other shades in this specific highlighter for lighter complexion as well. And it's affordable, drugstore, which is awesome. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already done so. I will see you guys in the next tutorial. Thank you so much for watching, and I love you.